Hi, so the Tamagotchi Uni is now officially out, so I'm going to give my first proper review. I've had it for a week now, actually, but it seems to be out in the rest of the world now. So I'm going to give my little review of this. So this is fairly self-explanatory. It has some differences. You don't have like another section where you can see their age and weight. They've scrapped weight on this one, which the older Tamagotchis do have. But you see that in the profile. And here in the profile you see its personality. And from what I can tell, personality changes what animations they have when they're just resting and doing things. And also their favourite foods and items is based on the personality. You can see she's 12 days old. And what's fun about pretty much quite a lot of these things is you can actually send these photos to your phone. I can't demonstrate it here because I'm using my phone to film this, but it is fairly easy to use, which is fun, but the pictures do come out a little blurry, so you have to do some work to make it look good. Now here are the care icons. These are kind of like achievements. So this one is, say, perfect score at the arcade 30 times, got a favourite item, and all of these sorts of things. You also have ones for what your Tamagotchi grows up into. So I'm pretty sure there will be ones for each of the adult characters. I haven't got there yet, but yeah. Settings, bright and sound. Food. So I didn't get to show delivery the last time, so I want to show it. Instead of going to a shop to buy food, you get a delivery. So let me find, margarita pizza. That happens to be this Tamagotchi's favourite food. So I'm going to buy 3 of them. And let me get some snacks too. I know she likes this, so get another one. And this is what happens with that. I absolutely love how, when speaking in this game, they make similar sounds to Animal Crossing. I think that's really fun. This is fairly self-explanatory. Toilet and bathroom stuff. So this is a fun one. This, you can order in a babysitter. So this is good and bad in some ways. In some ways it's good because you're able to basically leave it on pause mode, which is really nice. You know, the sitter only comes until 6 o'clock, so roughly when most people's jobs end. So it's a good way to leave it on in the work week. However, the thing that really bugs me with this is you can't automatically set it up for it to be there in the mornings. I wake up pretty late before this usually is even on, so I usually like games where I can pause it overnight or something like that, so I don't have to wake up to it in the morning. So instead I just have to change the times, which is a bit of annoying. I kind of prefer the just simple pause function of the old games, but I do think this provides some, you know, unique aspect to it. But to pick up, you literally just press the middle button and then you have it back. So yeah, pluses and minuses. Another really fun thing, which I absolutely love with this, is they autonomously post to social media. So it has a new one here, which I haven't seen yet. And this is what I've usually dressed it up as. But you get to see pictures that it's taken doing things throughout its day. So let's, I'll show you for all of these because some of them are really fun. And yeah, with this you can send it to phone too. So yeah, they take pictures of the food, of the house, and you can see photos of when it was in its teens, and yeah, which is a really fun feature. Now, the main part of this, the Tamiverse, we'll go to this. You have to set up and connect it to the internet to use this feature. But yeah. Not everything has been unlocked yet, but you get to see other characters from around the world. And if you go over here, here you have the matchmaking area for this game, which I haven't used yet. Here we've got holidays, which I'll actually show you now. I haven't done this before, so we can see this together. There's jungle, desert ruins, water city, tropical island, Aurora village, and yeah, so this is what we have to go to. I'm going to do tropical island. I should have the money for it. Let's see this together. Oh, and you get some unique stuff from that. That was really fun. I can't remember, but one of the Tamagotchis from the Tamagotchi Connection also had holidays you could go on, and I loved that. Now this is a fashion area. Where you can buy other people's outfits, essentially. I've not put an outfit on just so you could actually see the Tamagotchi itself, but I'll put one on later. So this is other people's suggestions. And then this is my own outfit I've put down so other people can buy it. I will show you the matchmaking, but only at the very end, so stay tuned for that. There are two things that haven't been opened yet, which is a little sad to see when, you know, this has officially launched now. But it is what it is. I've made sure to update it and I still haven't got it yet. So there's a Tamu Arena and the area gate, and I can't use either of these yet, which is a shame because it makes this whole feature feel a little hollow so far. I think once I get to play this, it will be, I'd like it more, but right now it does feel a little bit disappointing. And a care icon for travelling. So, let me show you the different items you can get. So for starters, the cleaning robot you have at the beginning, and I recommend using it once a day because your room gets dirty. I didn't realise that, and then it gets filled with all this smoke, so you have to do that regularly. They have items they like and items they don't, and one thing that is absolutely amazing about this Tamagotchi is the animations. Let me find one, for example. Yeah, that's really amazing. And here you're seeing another item. So you can place certain items in your room and they can use it, and they have multiple animations of them doing that. So yeah, she has mastered the dolphin floaty, so she can just use it like that, which is also a great feature of this. Let's dress up the Tamagotchi as well. So let me put her in something fun. I think this is a favourite item of hers. So the dress up feature is surprisingly intensive. There are a lot of different items. You have, I love this because it seems like a Korok mask. And I know some previous Tamagotchi games, once you put items on them, it restricts some of the animations they can have. But in this game, it is fully fleshed out, which I absolutely love. It feels like they've really put their effort into customizing your Tamagotchi, which I think is a lot of fun. I know this game doesn't have the most amount of characters, but just by dressing them up, you see how it just completely changes how it looks, which is a lot of fun. Furniture. So I'll show you how to place furniture because I struggled with this. So you click on the main room, you click on that, and you go through all of your furniture. Let's do a flamingo sofa. At first I didn't know how to get it to be on the other side, but you just have to click through here. It has a little bit of an awkward transition, but that's how you're able to move it left to right. And let's place it down here. Same with the garden. And this demonstrates another thing. You can get pets. So with certain items, they attract certain pets and they can wander into your garden, which is a lot of fun. But yeah, you can replace items the same way in there. Crafts. Now, crafting is something I didn't know was going to be in this game. So you are able to get materials by going on walks. And you're also able to get these DIYs by going on walks. So you get one per day from what I have noticed so far. And let's try and craft this. So you see the crafting materials need down there, and you also need dye. And I'll show you how to get these later, but let's just demonstrate crafting for now. What colour should I go for? I'll go for black. So it's really fun because you can make your own items and you can make them any colour you want, pretty much, which I think is just such a fun touch. The leaf mask and leaf wings my character is currently wearing are customisable. So you can make them bright pink or like an autumnal orange, and that's really great. And let me show you the list of materials. So there are all of these different types of materials. Now you get on walks and also die as you get on a different type of walk, which I will show you how to do. So, and you see here there's Tama Mall, Tama Arcade, and the Tama Walk. Let's go to the mall first. You can also sell items, so you can sell items you've crafted. Let's just buy something. I've bought a lot of stuff already. So let's get this colouring book, because I haven't got one yet. There are lots of different accessories you can buy. You can also, on some days there are sales, so this applies to both food and these items. They'll have different sales. So it's good to get a bunch of your furniture there because it's 50% off. Let me show you some of the rooms because they have a bunch of different types. So there are so many fun walls. I loved the flamingo one. When I saw it, I knew I had to have it. But yeah, I also like the unique one. So I feel like they have something for roughly every style. And here you can see them giving you the item you've bought. And then we demonstrate selling something. Let's sell the accessory we just made. So it's in here somewhere, I think. Yeah, let's sell it. So it doesn't sell for much, but still it's quite good in a pinch. And you can also just sell the raw materials that you've got. So let's show you the different games. So I didn't know this the first time. The first one is a motion-based dancing game, so you have to have it on your wrist. I'll show you it, but obviously I can't actually do the movements, but it gives you an idea of how to play it. So you have to play it on your left arm, and I can't tell if this game just doesn't work super well or if I'm just bad at it, but I have barely gotten any of these moves right. So this is where you're supposed to copy what it's done. So I got 0 stars for that, but you still get 10 gold. I'm not very good at that game, so I don't play it often. This one I am pretty good at. It's probably my favourite of the lot. So you have to use these 2 buttons to move, to serve the different chip-looking Tamagotchis. Ah! They took too long, so unfortunately I didn't make it for that one. Usually I'm much better than this, but it's quite hard to do under the camera. And the next one is best photo. So So you have to time it and get it in the red. This one you only need to press the middle button. This isn't the best demonstration, but it's the best I can give, I guess. So for 1 star you get 150, for 2 stars you get 200, and for 3 stars you get 300. So it's pretty generous money-wise. And let's show you the Tama Walk. So I'm going to show you Tama Farm first, because that's very different from how the rest work. So you'll see. So this one you have to tilt your Tamagotchi to get the items which you use to make dye. So yeah, you collect fruit which get turned into dye, which becomes the dye for those materials. The hitbox for this can be a little weird, but you can do this a lot of times in a row and easily fill up all of the dye you need. Now, the rest of the Tama Walk works pretty differently. This is a set timer where you do a walk, and it has a pedometer feature in it. So I've literally just come back from a walk, and it fills up based on how much you walk, and that depends on how much materials you get. So you do this, and there's a timer up here which shows you how long the walk's going to take, and this bar here fills up depending on how much you actually walk in real life. It reminds me a lot of the Poker Walker, and I absolutely loved that back in the day. So I think this is quite a fun feature to add. It's quite a nice way to play passively whilst you're just going about doing your day. I will come back and show you what happens afterwards once the 20 minutes are done, because once you're in... Oh, you can end, but and screw it, I'll end now, but usually I just leave it on for the full 20 minutes, and that's how you get your materials. But yeah, I'll end the walk now, just as a demonstration. I didn't actually realise you could do that, so that's good to know. So obviously I don't have any materials from that because it was just a demonstration. But yeah, that's how you get your materials. Yeah, I can't show you the connection features, sadly, because I don't have another one to connect to. But I've heard you can make DIYs together. So that's quite a fun way if one person has one recipe and one person doesn't have another one. This last one is pretty much settings. So I think that's mostly what there is to show you. So now let's do the final thing and do the Matchmaker service. So I haven't seen what happens in this. So once again, this will be new to the both of us. Because I'm assuming after this, it's the end of its line and we'll move on to having a baby. So let's see how this goes. So let's go to a party. So here you can see, you can pick who you want to choose. I absolutely love Shaikuchi, so I'm gonna choose him. From Tamasia. Okay, let's try it. So let's propose. Ah. Oh. So now we are back to the baby stage again, and that's going to be my Tamagotchi review. There are things I do love about this, and there are things I'm less keen on, but overall I would say it is a definite must-have, especially if you like customization in games, and you like dressing them up. But yeah, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. Bye.